Hey guys, Logan Graff with Crest Exteriors. In this video, we're going to talk about some tips that you can use when you're sitting down with a customer at the kitchen table and you're getting ready to present and sign our contingency agreement or perhaps a general contractor build contract. That's where the transaction is going to take place and make it official. When you're sitting down with a customer at their kitchen table, you're going to have their attention. So it's important that you're relaxed, that you're in control, and that you feel confident about what you're speaking out loud. One thing to keep in mind when you're meeting with a customer is it's okay to reverse them and ask a question. They're going to look to you for information, and our goal when we're meeting with a customer is to capture as much data as we can so that we can provide solutions to their problems. So I want you to get comfortable with asking questions to a homeowner. A lot of the times when you sit down at that point within the sales process, you're going over the insurance paperwork, you're talking about dollars and cents, you're talking about what's recoverable depreciation, what's not recoverable, you're talking about any out-of-pocket expenses that may be the customer's responsibility. So when you're communicating those numbers to them, you need to speak very clearly, very direct, look them in their eye, and move forward with those particular statements. Statements end with a period and then you go to a next statement or another statement. If you're asking a question, stop after you ask the question and let them answer. A lot of people have a problem asking a question and then they answer it for the customer and then the customer just agrees. For example, do you like the current color of your shingle, Mr. Customer? Because we recommend CertainTeed. Don't say it like that. Do you like the current color of your shingle? And then wait for them to answer. They may say, yes, we'd like to go back with exactly that. Well, you've identified their desire, and we can provide that desire and then provide an upgrade or a recommendation. But if you're going to ask them a question, let them answer. As salespeople, sometimes we enjoy talking and listening to ourselves talk, and we don't even realize it, but that can turn the customer off too. If you're asking them a question and you're not giving them a chance to answer it, that can make them feel a little bit uncomfortable. So remember, when you're asking questions, pause and let them answer it. You want to capture information from them so you know which direction to go. Next, when you're asking them for their opinion on something, make sure you understand what a response should be. In other words, if you're asking them their opinion on what we think or what they think they should do with this, you need to make sure that you have a response ready to go for to overcome that. For example, if you're asking them if they'd like for us to do the fence stain and or pressure wash and stain the fence again, then you need to know what type of material we're going to use, what colors we recommend, what the time frame of that process is, how long it's going to take, and within what part of the process we're going to do the fence stain. For example, that's usually one of the last trades that we do. We work our way from the top down and then work the exterior of the home. So be prepared with your questions. If you need help with any questions or how to respond to the statements or questions that a customer gives to you, let's get together on an individual basis and go over those particular questions. One last thing, communication is key. When you're done with your appointment with the customer and we've gotten the signed contract and everything is good to go, let's prepare them for the future. Let's let them know that we're not robots. And what I mean by that is let them know that, hey, there may be an issue that you have during the construction process. This is not a quick fix. We're not fixing a mailbox here. We're doing a large project to their home. Let them know up front, hey, there may be some issues that arise and I'll be the first point of contact for you to reach out to if that takes place. In most cases, I would be here as the project manager at your home while the project is going on. However, we don't anticipate any problems, but if something comes up, just know that we're prepared to handle them. And I tell the customer that for a reason, because I'm leaving after we sign this contract. I'm leaving and husband and wife are going to talk, and they're either going to say, hey, I like that guy or girl, or I didn't really have a comfortable feeling with that guy or girl. When I'm leaving the appointment, I want them to think, you know what, I feel strong about my decision. I feel confident that this company is going to do what they say they're going to do. So communication, looking at them in the eye, build some rapport with them. It doesn't have to be all about the roof, the gutters, the contract, the work. Find out what they're into. Get a common ground with them about something, whether it's sports, their children, their hobbies, what they do for fun, where they like to travel, where they were born, where they grew up at, anything like that, to get some comfort with them and get them to know you and trust you. People aren't going to buy just because you show up and have this on your hat. They're going to buy you because of you. Keep that in mind. Keep smiling when you're talking to them. Build a friend, not just a customer. That's my recommendation. Everybody in the whole world should work for Crest.